How can we inspire others if we don't believe in ourselves? Throughout my career, I have several times met leaders with big ego. At that time, I didn't necessarily recognize their ego as big. I simply felt that voicing new or different perspectives was not welcomed. I often questioned whether I was presenting the ideas or the perspective in the wrong way. But after 20 years in business and more than a decade in leadership, I now realize it was not about new or different perspectives. It was about protecting someone's ego. I used to associate a big ego with a negative reputation. Self-absorbed leaders who prioritize personal victories over collective success. However, ego in itself isn't negative. There are two distinct types of egos. The first one, which is self-centered ego, driven by personal gain with the need to dominate and win at the expense of others. And the second one, which is a balanced, healthy ego that is rooted in confidence and self-belief, but strengthened by humility and a focus on collective success. That type is strengthening leadership. And after all, how can we inspire others if we don't believe in ourselves? Over the years, I've seen unhealthy egos in leadership. Leaders with a tremendous confidence to push their own ideas and visions, but who reacted negatively when their ideas were challenged. Yet many of these leaders were still promoted. And this led me to reflect, if a big ego is a prerequisite in business and for success, how was I promoted without one? And the answer lies in my leadership philosophy. And of course, there are several different leadership philosophies. I am a strong believer in servant leadership. And servant leadership is that the leader's primary goal is to serve others. My approach focuses on fostering psychological safety, communicating the why, attracting top talent that have deeper skills than I have in some areas, building strong teams, and managing stakeholders effectively. With these ingredients, I dare to say that I consistently deliver great results, both from a performance perspective and from a transformation perspective. And that is also why I have been promoted and got external recognition several times. That said, I sometimes wonder if a stronger ego would have made my journey easier. I have always prioritized helping others, even at the expense of my own agenda. My advice for all of you is to not overdo it. You are enough as you are. You are even great. When looking at others, it sometimes may be tempting to change your leadership style. But there is another highway to success, and that is to serve your team to deliver the best results together. Success in business requires a balanced, healthy ego, one that allows leaders to take risks, admit mistakes, and share the spotlight. This is the type of leader I aspire to be and the type of leader that I want to follow. And what about you? Who do you choose to be your role model? And what is your strategy of success?